What's up? My name is Ken Bimbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to J. Cool.
Greetings to you, Your Excellency, President Hakainde Hichilema. And good morning to you. Your Excellency, today I want us to have a very, serious conversation. I'm sure you are aware of what has been happening around me. Namely, Your Excellency, that your people, the people behind Watchdog, the people behind Koswe, your senior government official, a director in the Ministry of Health, Larry Mwetwa, and some admins of some social media pages aligned to your political party, the UPND, have created a propaganda against me to suggest that I insulted the people of the Northwestern Province. Your Excellency, the reason why I'm coming to you is because time has come for us to have a very serious conversation, for us to have a very honest conversation around this thing that you have always preached about, vis-a-vis the misuse of social media to defame people, to malign people. Your Excellency, you are aware how the genocide of Rwanda started. Very little acts of inciting people against others. Today, Your Excellency, you have created cyber laws, a very draconian law in the name of wanting to curb cyber abuse. This is one thing that, Your Excellency, you have not been very honest about. Those media pages I have mentioned, Watchdog and Koswe, have been defaming people for many years. And Your Excellency, you know very well the people that are behind those media pages. They are your people, some of whom are actually working in your offices there at State House. At least we are aware from the case of Savoy. We are aware. So imagine, Your Excellency, going to preach to us, the citizens, against abusing social media, against insulting and defaming citizens of this country. Imagine sitting with people or working with people that have been maligning, defaming, propaganding against the citizens of this country for many years, and they've never stopped. We thought that the Watchdog and Koswe were doing that job so that they can push you into power and they will stop at some point. But they've now stepped up their gear. How many people have been insulted, Wakateka? How many people have been injured? How many people have been defamed by those media pages? Yet, you have played a blind eye to that and a deaf ear to all their actions. But, Your Excellency, you have been all about castigating citizens over the abuse of social media, which is the reason you have used to enact those draconian laws, the cyber laws, that every citizen has cried out against. Today, Your Excellency, I think your intelligence must now, or have informed you already, these media pages, the saddest part is that one of your directors recently appointed, Larry Mwetwa, a public official, a government official being paid by our public money, taxpayers' money, is championing that propaganda to malign me against the people of the Northwestern Province, to pit me against the people of the Northwestern Province. Your people, Bakateka, via incites the people of the Northwestern Province, Binwell Tuka. And then, conveniently, your cadres, Bakateka, goes as far as Chavuma to report me. Vaya ku province vaya abantu ati Binwell Tuka, ubufi weka. that even my 5-year-old daughter is able to see that wubufi bapangire. Normal citizens of this country can actually see that these have created lies against me to incite the people of the Northwestern Province to rise against me, an individual. Ero abantu benu bayachita report ku Chavuma. Your cadres in Chavuma have reported me. First babalirapo bayachita incite abantu at bino natutuka bayachita report ku police so that I must go into that trap. You know, Your Excellency, you haven't forgotten how eruptive your cadres in the Northwestern Province have been. Look at what they did to Kungo. On mere suspicions that he was having, ballot papers. Something that he never had. Kungo was killed in cold blood. Your people today wants to set me into those cadres who have been, deliberately incited to hate me. Is it because of the movement for good governance that you must now set me into that trap to go and get killed in the Northwestern Province? By your officials, Bakateka, Larry Mwetwa, and the people that are running Koswe and Watchdog, you know them, Bakateka. But President Lekeni Miebe, because we are having a very honest conversation. We are on the verge of having a tribal war in this country. Yes, send me there. I am not afraid. Even today when the call out comes, I will go. When I am harmed there, nalikwateko nafuma bakateka. Nalikwata ukwafuma mayo, nukwafuma tata. Nalikwate mfumu, nalikwata babululu. Tabakamuleke. I come from Luapula. I come from Chienge. I come from Chembe. Nalikwata ba mayo, nalikwata ba tata. Nalikwata ba brulu shafialwa kuna maine bakateka. I am not born from an animal. I come from people. That today, your people, bakateka, and I want to emphasize because you know what I'm talking about. Abantu benu, a director in the ministry. The admins of Watchdog and Koso, you know them. The admins of the Northwestern media page, you know them, Bakateka. They pit me against the people of the Northwestern Province to send me into an ambush to go and get killed. Ndeya, ngabanjita, ndeya Bakateka. But I want you to remember, one day, if you can such no chalo, you will have yourself to be blamed. Because why? On one hand, you have castigated people for social media abuses. On the other hand, you have allowed your own people to be defaming citizens. How long has Koswe been defaming people? How long has Watchdog been defaming people? How long has Larry Mwetwa been defaming people? How long have we endured insults from your own officials in the party? Those young people from the Northwestern Province I was referring to, who went on a public media or in public addressing media houses that they were going to circumcise the former president. What did you do? What did the officials of your party do against those? Today, we are champions in castigating others who are insulting. Boys like why me? We want to now be champions of morality. We have played a deaf and blind eye to the insults, to the propaganda being propagated by our people in the UPND. Where is our morality? Where is our truth? Where is our justice in all these things? Namwaingirirapo, ichichine muleita hate speech. Bushe, ni hate speech just against a selected people? Why is it not hate speech when those young boys in the Northwestern Province, those Ulia Council, I don't know his name, and his team went on a media to denounce and insult and threaten the former president? Why was it not hate speech? Why was it not hate speech when your Minister of Education came into my province of Luapula and insulted my people that we suffer from mental poverty, why was it not hate speech? Why was it not hate speech that your Secretary General in Emenda insulted the Catholic Bishop Banda, citing him as a Lucifer? Why was it not hate speech? Why is it always going to be hate speech when others speak? Even by way of just mentioning a province. Nalanda Fyokutila, those people from Northwestern Province. Variaba Ichaba tukireba former president from Northwestern Province. Chaba hate speech because Nalumbra of Northwestern Province. And everybody is believing that. Propaganda by president in this country has been done by no other than your people at Watchdog and at Causeway. What have you done about it? The word hypocrisy, Bakateka, is failure to practice what we are preaching. Why are we going to be castigating people on social media abuses? We are failing to castigate our own in our own family. Bakateka, police venunga banjita, ndeya. I will go. Because deliberately, your party has incited, pitted me against the people of the Northwestern Province. Bakateka, let me remind you, I come from Northwestern Province, Ine. That is where my life started. I started my school in Northwestern Province. What would be the reason that I would insult the people of Western or Northwestern Province? Chin Shichochin, are they my enemy? Nobody in Shobana Nabantu back Northwestern Province that your people must now pit me against the people of the Northwestern Province. I started my life in Northwestern Province. I started my school at Mumbeji Primary School. My church has been the Evangelical Church. To his death, my father was a senior member of the Evangelical Church. So why would your people conveniently find it convenient to pit me against those people? Because those are actually my people. If your people, your police officers calls me, I will go. I will go. I want to promise you something, Bakateka. If even an inch of my hair is armed, I am not saying anything. I am just telling you what will happen to this country. There's no such hypocrisy in a country like what is happening today. You can't have laws that are purposely enforced to deal with only a special class of people, whilst the others go scot-free. What are we creating? Bushe iine ichaba ichechi. Echalalenga abantu benu banjipaye. Panompelele mwa ichokunjipaya because I have decided to recognize the potential of young people, that they can be recognized to provide leadership in this country. Epo munjipaile. Eko chafikoko. Ichinefe chaba iche. Echo nomba. People must set me against the entire province. You pit me against the entire province. For each abite. Think about it. Think about it. Time for us to have a very honest conversation.
Thanks for tuning in to JQ News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest updates on tech, politics, and everything in between. Until next time, stay cool.